Hello and welcome to another episode of Spirit Seeking with Pratick on Sound Health Solution. And here we speak about spiritual issues, mental issues, and even physical issues. While we were having our discussion, our regular discussion with our friends, a question came up. These days, people find it hard to trust other people. In fact, these days, people tend to break others' trust more easily. So, how can one save oneself from this pain, from this ache of getting hurt by your trust being broken? This is a very interesting question because, again, before pointing fingers at others, we might need to take some time to analyze ourselves. Trust issues come in relationships, any kind of relationships. What are relationships? A relationship between two people is a phenomena in which both the parties benefit mutually. You do something for the other person and the other person does something for you. And if the other person is not able to comply with that, if the other person is not able to reciprocate that, you feel like your trust has been broken. You as a giver tend to give everything to this person, tend to give your world to this person, and that person does not reciprocate back. You leave all your important works aside and then you try to spend more time with that person, but that person does not give you the attention that you require, and that person does not care about your feelings or your expectations. I know this might be a difficult thing to penetrate, but the harsh truth is that you are a fool, to be honest. Because if you look around practically in this world, who lives for somebody else? Which relationship is pure based on love? When a child is born, the child looks up to his parents. Why? Because they provide him security, they give him affection, they provide him warmth, they make him feel like he is loved. And in the same way, when a child is born, thousands of dreams get formed in the parents' eyes. They start thinking, when this child grows up, he will look after me. When this child grows up, he will honor my name by doing this and this and this. But eventually, everybody has a selfish motive. You might think that there are very less expectations from you towards other people, and still they break that trust. But that's the same thing happening on the other side. They have expectations from you, and although you might try your 100%, you're not always able to give whatever they want. It's just not possible. That's how human life is designed. So the two parties, both of them are begging for love and trust. And what can a beggar give? A beggar can never really give anything. Only a king, a master, a person who is completely full within himself or herself can provide trust and love for other people. Just look at the person you expect trust from. They are also finding it difficult. They're also struggling to find trust and love in their life. Yes, from your point of view, the grass is always greener on the other side, but have you ever stepped into their shoes and seen their life, how they were brought up, what their issues are? Everybody's looking for love, but that's the problem. Everybody's looking for love. Everybody's expecting love. Everybody's expecting other people to do things that they want the other people to do. If that does not happen, they feel like their trust has been broken. And that's the main problem in the world. Everybody has a bowl in front of them and they're just asking from other people. Nobody is willing to give. This is utilitarian love all around. Utilitarian love is like business. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. You do things for me and I'll do things for you. This is so utilitarian. This is business love. This is business trust that we are selling. I'll trust you, you trust me, we'll become friends. That's how people become friends, in fact. When you go to a new place, a new school, somebody does something good for you, and then you get united for a long term. And then something happens which is not according to your or their expectation, and your friendship, the trust, the relationship breaks. If you go around with that empty bowl asking for trust, you're never going to get it. As true human beings, you have to generate that love and that trust inside yourself. As you do this, you move on to non-utilitarian love or non-utilitarian trust, in which case you do not really expect other people to work according to you. You do not really expect anything out of the people. People who are complete within themselves, they can give and still nothing will be lessened in themselves. Fine. If you despise the idea of utilitarian love, move into non-utilitarian love. Let your trust be broken. Let your trust be broken 1,000 times. Let your trust be broken 1,000,000 times, because that's how you learn. That's how you learn to keep boundaries, and that's how you learn to respect boundaries. And boundaries are necessary for a healthy living. If you do a lot for other people, note that you sometimes tend to probe into their boundaries, which might make them uncomfortable. And you expect the same kind of behavior from them, but they know better than to cross your boundaries. And you take that as a sign of not having affection or not having trust. And that's where your trust weakens. Let your heart be broken. Learn from life. Learn from every incident that you face in life. Learn from the last heartbreak. Do not keep anyone in your enmity. Do not keep anyone as your enemy. For example, if you just had a heartbreak, look at what you did wrong and look at what the other person did wrong without being judgmental. It's okay. Humans make mistakes. Nobody is perfect. Acknowledge what you did wrong and work on it for the next time onwards. Make sure you do not do the same mistakes again. And guess what? Your trust might still be broken. You still might have problems in your relationships, but you will not have the same problems. You'll have maybe bigger problems, but better problems. And the truth of life is that life is full of problems. It's all about solving those problems as life moves on that makes us human. You'll still have problems when you're 60 or when you're 80, and if you even live up to being 100, you'll still have problems, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. It's all about moving forward by solving, by doing your best to solve your problems. Keep yourself in other people's shoes and try to look at the scenario or the circumstances from their point of view. If you like this video, do not forget to press the like button. And if you like what's happening here in Sound Health Solution, do not forget to press that subscribe button. And do not forget to share this video with like-minded people that are your friends. And let's build a community of new age, enlightened human beings. Until next time.